Give you a little demo today of how the JMJ ERP Cloud Express app can help you convert your data into Oracle ERP Cloud. So what I'm looking at now is the Vision screen for Amy Marlin, one of our Vision Corporation users in charge of managing projects. So you're looking at the project management screen, and I can see down here the various project numbers, and I can see the statuses of those projects. So let's say, for example, that we have the approval to go ahead and close a bunch of those projects. Let's say you have 1 or 2. That's pretty easy, right? If you have 10, well, we can do that. If you have 3,000, that might take you some time to open each one in turn and do an update. So I'm going to show you how the ERP Cloud Express module can actually help you. So let's have a look over here. Go into ERP Cloud Express. You can see cloud-based application based on Oracle Apex. Love it. Let's have a look at ERP Turbo Load and the project status change page. All right, so seems that we just upload a spreadsheet and we submit a background job. That shouldn't be too difficult. So let's download a template. Have a look at what it's asking for. All right, open that out in Excel. And here it is. So it's not the most complicated template in the world. So you can see here 463368, and I'd like those to change to a status of closed, please. So coming back to Amy's screen, 336846 and 336846 are all in that list. So it looks like we already have in this template a set of changes that we'd like to execute. So how do I go about do that? Let's go back into the project status change page. Let's get my file into Oracle. There we go. Here's my file. Click upload. Excellent. So I can see here, I've got the name of the file. It's a new one. Let's review the detail inside, and I can see the columns that I put into the spreadsheet, 463368, the various statuses that I've asked for. So let's actually execute that. Simple. Let's click on Validate Data first. And what Validate Data is doing is it's just making sure that all your projects are correct, number one. Number two, it's making sure that your next statuses are valid ones. So in Oracle projects, there's a whole security around which statuses can be chosen next once you're at, let's say it closed, you can't go back to draft. Let's refresh the screen. Yeah, so my file is now validated. You can see it's added some extra information to the page. So it's worked out the project ID, useful. It'll need that in the next step of the update. It has worked out the status beforehand. So it didn't have in the spreadsheet the fact that it was approved, but yeah, Cloud Express now knows that. And just for kind of a second check visually, you can see the project name. So here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those come through. So I get a chance to look at it and say, yeah, do I really, really want to do this? All right, my boss is saying, yeah, please go ahead, let's do that. So let's click on Run Updates. Am I sure? Yeah, get a chance to back out, but no, I want to do these. So background job 214 is submitted. So it's pretty quick with 6, but just in case there's 3,000 or something, let's just have a look in the background. You can see, actually it's gone so quickly, it's done already, but you can see a list of jobs. So we've created essentially a concurrent manager in the cloud. If you look at these, you can see a log, you can see what it's been doing. Here's my 6, I can see the status has been changed. I can obviously download that. Let's go back to the screen. File status uploaded, project IDs are here, and the message at the end, the all-important one, says the project status has been changed. If there had been an error, then it would have told me. It would have said either the project status or the next project status isn't valid, or it would have said the project ID is wrong, or whatever it turned out to be. So report back whatever message comes back out of the Oracle website service that it's using. So all done really. Let's just go and check that actually did what it said on the tin though. So click on search. Oh, there we go. So all of those 6, I think that one's closed already, have been changed to closed. So it did what it said it did. So it's pretty simple to use. If we have an issue, for example, somebody says, oh, you know what, we need to change those all back to the status of, let's go with approved again. So let's have a look at the file. Let's change these 3 back. So take those 3 rows out of the file. Just delete those. Yeah, that sounds good. Here's my file. I'm just going to save it with a different name, just for fun. So let's change it to revert template. All right, so I've got a new template. I'm saying I want to bring these back to approved. They were previously closed. So upload, and here is revert. All right, there's my file, there's my data. All right, 3 rows this time, that's easy, so let's validate. There we go, you see it's validating. Go refreshes this little grid. You can also use the refresh button here. All right, so pretty quick, there's 3 validated, that's good. All right, yeah, the boss is saying, please, I need those open now. I need people to get their time in, or whatever it turns out to be. Let's run the updates. Loading. Refresh. It's uploaded. All right, so the project status has been changed. Coming back in as Amy Intervision, I can see here those 3 have changed back to approved. So that's worked. It's been fairly quick, fairly easy. So that's an example of how the ERP Cloud Express application can help you do very simply a mass update. So it's not just project status changes, there are other things we're working on extending. So you can see here, change orders for purchase orders, updates to ESS jobs, putting them on hold or releasing them, inactivation of suppliers if your supplier master has got a little bit out of date or hasn't been updated or maintained in a while. And probably more large conversions, so things like converting workers, employees into the ACM module, or doing a wider supplier conversion. They're all going to be in a similar format. So hopefully that demo has been helpful. If you need to know more, then please go to our website, jmjcloud.com. Have a look through the blogs and posts we do on Twitter and LinkedIn. And yeah, thank you for watching.